Alright, people. JASL After Dark is back. We did miss it? We did miss it too. So, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for this new season of JASL After Dark. This is season 11, and I'm your host, Calvin. And we're excited to be back for candid conversations around 6 every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Now, JASL After Dark is brought to you by Jamaica Aid Support for Life, and we are live on JASL's TikTok page at JASL Info. We invite you to follow us also on other social media, on Instagram at JASL Info, on Facebook, Jamaica Aid Support for Life, and on Twitter at JASL Tweets. Now, what I want for you to know today is that we have big things in store. And a part of that is my new co-host, Jamar, who is here with me. Jamar, what God?
Well, every day I'm not gonna lie. Thank you so much for sharing your space with me. It's indeed a pleasure. I'm not gonna lie. Excited, nervous, but I'm here for the fun.
Alright. So, a lot in store. Jamar, kick it off, take it away.
Alright, so this evening, as we kick off season 11, we will be discussing the topic, the gift of sex. Very enticing, the gift of sex, because we want to know if intercourse is an appropriate token of appreciation in relationships, for any special occasion. But we have to share in tonight's discussion the lovely Dr. Shelley Weeks, or for the purpose of this conversation, we can just call her Dr. Sex.
Yeah.
You know the vibe. Now she's a marketer, author, activist, and sex educator. But before we get into tonight's discussion, it's now time for the hot pot.
Hot. People love hot pot.
Hungry. I'ma want something juicy to eat. I ain't in the pot.
It's time for Hot Pot.
Hot pot.
Hot Pot.
No, sir. This
Alright, so there are always some topics that are interesting and somewhat controversial. So each week, we dip into our hot pot to find a topic to discuss. Jamar, since you're new here, I'm going to give you the honors.
I want to dip into the hot
Alright,
pot.
Jamar, pull the pot and you are going to dip into the pot.
Okay.
But the fact that I'm new on the pot hot and you want me to get burned.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But
Welcome.
Alright, let's go. We're doing it together?
So you're going to lift the lid and I dip.
Alright.
Do I need mittens?
No, I don't need no meeting.
Alright,
Is it
there we
hot,
go.
hot? Hold on. Drop it
like it's hot.
Okay, pull it up.
Alright.
Alright, let's see.
Let's see.
Kentucky Senate recently passed a bill to allow parents to collect child support during pregnancy. Do you think this is something Jamaican can adopt? Who's supposed to answer that question?
Let's start with you, Shelley.
Start with me?
Yeah.
So, say it again for me.
Kentucky, USA, United States of America, a state in the USA is called Kentucky.
That's a
Their
KFC
Senate,
program.
that's the K in KFC.
Yeah.
Alright. Their Senate, Kentucky Senate, recently passed a bill to allow parents to collect child support while the person is pregnant, during pregnancy. So while the person is pregnant, the other person who participates in creating the pregnancy has to pay child support to the pregnant person. That is the bill that they passed.
Right.
And the question is, do you think this is something Jamaica can adopt? Oh, so you ask me now?
Yes, Shelley. Tell us. Do you?
Alright, well, first of all.
Yeah. Before we even know if Jamaica can adopt it, do you think this is something that makes sense?
No.
No.
And I'm actually, fun and joke aside, I'm actually very concerned about what is happening in American law as it relates to reproductive health and reproductive rights, because they have gone from the sublime to the, I would say, ridiculous. I think them past ridiculous, drive down the road, turn to the left, and over the cliff. Because right now, I don't even know what's the method to the madness. I'm not quite sure what they're trying to achieve, because initially they started out as wanting to preserve life. They call themselves pro-life. But now some of the laws that they're making are actually reducing life. So especially, the laws that they're made as it relates to abortion. And abortion is a medical procedure that is used to prematurely end pregnancy. And there are many, many reasons to end a pregnancy premature. that doesn't have anything with the pregnancy being unwanted. Sometimes it's to save the life of the mother. And with some of the laws that they're making, they're actually endangering the life of the mother. And some women have died since some of the laws that they're making are enacted. So it's really concerning what they are doing right now to reproductive health and reproductive rights in the United States. And what we don't like is anything where America do, the world follow. Listen to me.
For real.
So we really should be paying attention to some of these laws because people get ideas. And just like how we sit down here now, you're going to ask me if what's going on in the Kentucky Senate can be applied to Jamaica. First of all, Jamaica need to get to the point where we can identify who's the father.
I was about to say.
You understand?
Yeah, yep.
Because there are a lot of discussions in spaces right now where they're saying DNA tests should be mandatory. Personally, I don't think that's necessary because there's nothing stopping fathers from doing DNA tests right now. They can do it. They don't even need the mother's permission to do it because if she's calling his name, he can say, okay, prove it, and get the test done.
Exactly.
So if it is that we want to get into the business of, child support while the person is pregnant, then we would have to establish without any doubt who is responsible for the pregnancy. Do we have the technology in Jamaica to do that?
No.
I don't know. That's a real question. I'm not sure if we do.
Good question.
I know it exists. I don't know if it's in Jamaica.
Right.
Yeah.
So I definitely share on that, to be honest, because as I said, I was first thinking about then who's the father? Do you know? Then
Yeah. Can you test to find out?
Because if it's a case where it's a worker that's having sex and something just happened go wrong, who do you then collect from? Because you would have had experience with many other persons. So who is it that you're going to say you want the child support from? If it's a sex worker, that's what I'm calling.
No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, so I do share on that part with you.
I feel like we have to go dig up things.
Dig it up.
We can't have too much agreement.
Dig up.
Yeah.
Bring the shovel.
Me I go from the side of the people that will say, yeah man, bring the child support. Like look at the mother. She's bringing the child. She's bringing forth a child into the world. And I mean, no, yes, it's your duty as a man to take care and to do this and to do that. But how about making it a law that forces you to play your part? Because remember, the woman, I forgot the doctor, she forgot the OBGYN, and the appointment them expensive. She have to eat her fruits, she have to buy her Natel, her prenatal vitamins and all them something there. So how about enacting legislation where ensure say it not just step on her, and we can ensure say that the child that's being born get quality, they come into the world with a quality start.
Alright, so since you want to dig up things, let me continue the digging. You're going 3 feet, maybe I got 3 more feet.
Okay, so 6 feet.
Yes, no, you might want to add a foot. Make it What I'm saying now is that as it relates to legislature and people's personal life and people's bodies, I think legislation need to leave themselves out of it. And that's the same way I feel about abortion. I think it's none of the legislature's business. Now, if there are individuals who, my thing is, as long as you can prove definitively who the other party is, there is nothing stopping you from petitioning the courts to get the requisite supports for that.
Right.
So if that is the case, you can prove that John Brown is the father, you want to bring John Brown to court to make sure that he's legally obligated to take care of his responsibility, absolutely. What I do not want is to create a space where it feel like, come on, we know, let's call a spade, we're Jamaicans, we know what keep. You have some people have 1 baby and 3 baby father for the 1 baby.
Right.
You understand? And all of the baby father them think of for them baby.
Yeah.
And all of them get pictures and stuff periodically about the 1 baby.
Right.
So we want to ensure that if it is that you're going to legally obligate this person to this thing to say you must do this as a matter of law, then we need to prove that that person is actually responsible. And if we do not have the technology to do that yet, we need to leave it alone.
I agree.
Fair.
Something else though, because how long in the pregnancy would you then start to require for the payments or?
But I guess even that is subjective too, because I mean,
Yeah.
based on the legislature, I don't know what the Kentucky legislature say in terms of when you can sue. But even if the legislature don't say when, I think you won't be able to find out who's the father up until a certain point.
Right.
So prior to maybe, I don't know what the number is, but I'm sure there's a point where up until that point you actually cannot test to find out what the DNA is saying. So maybe that is when you can sue, once you can do the test.
Do the test.
Well, you see,
Well, then would that make sense even after the fact though? Because if you're going to wait until you're able to do the DNA to have to know for sure that this is the person that you're going to sue, Might as well just make it be.
You pay me for them months that what we got.
Well, they're probably going to be a retracted thing. Maybe you see, there you go. Problem solved. Maybe instead of just paying from birth, now you have to pay from X months back in the back.
Conception.
Certain things
Certain things
will flow.
will flow.
Well, look here.
I agree.
When children ask me who is allowed to be parents, because I have very straight criteria about parents now. Who's allowed to be parents? I say you need to be an adult. You need to be employed, as you need to have an income. You need to be responsible, and you need to have a support system. Now that support system can come in the way of a marriage or maybe an extended family or whatever, because let us be honest, parenting alone is very, very hard and it's not ideal because you really do need support because there's a lot of things that children take from you, right? So if you have a good support system, beautiful, even better. And that's why I hear them say things like it takes a village, right? So that's what I say. So if you're going to be a parent, make sure you have these things in place. Otherwise, look here, wrap it up, rub it out, whatever you need to do. But don't bring the child in the world if you can't take care of it.
I know on JASL After Dark, we Jamaican need support for life. You know, we always promote wrapping it up and using protection, using your condoms and all of that. So we definitely for that message.
Yeah,
you were gonna say?
No, because you have some very, 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 very valid points here, and I definitely can't side with you.
I don't really my side.
You know, because it makes sense.
You're the messenger tonight.
You're the messenger tonight.
I will not shoot it. I will not shoot the messenger.
I appreciate it.
You know, and I was thinking because then what do we say? Let's be more technical, right? Because if we don't have the support system, and I'm quite sure, in most cases you would know that, okay, so this person is not a responsible person. We're probably just having fun and it happened. You know, what would you say to that person, the mother then? Would you say, all right, this is something that you should do, go ahead, get the sue in place and get the laws behind you, or you know, any laws, legislation that's out there to support you with your choice? Or you just say, abort it?
No, I never advise people what to do in this particular situation because they have to be the ones to make that choice. What I would say is that I would love to see where we have support systems for a person like that. So if they do have to go ahead and they say they want to keep the child, there should be a space for them to go and get some support for that. If she wants to abort the child, there should also be a space that she can go to support for that. Because what annoys me with the way people talk about abortion in Jamaica is that they act like it's this willy-nilly thing. Everybody I know if ever had an abortion, it was a very difficult thing for them. And years after they have it, they're still recovering from the grief and the trauma that came from it. And sometimes it comes from a sexual assault, which is a whole another layer of challenges. So we need to stop acting like abortion is a thing that we just pick up and do it to music and we dance our way out of the clinic when we finish. It really isn't. And sometimes there are complications. I have a very close friend of mine who I didn't even know she had an abortion. She and I went somewhere and she dropped down. She started hemorrhaging. She almost died the night. We had to rush her to the hospital and by the time she got there in time for them to save her life. She had to get a blood transfusion and all that because she was just bleeding out. And the truth is, if abortions were illegal in Jamaica, then when we have a botched abortion, that will come with a consequence.
Exactly.
Right now, you have women who are dying from botched abortions, and because it is illegal, there is no recourse.
Because of the back door.
Because of the back door they've gone through. And if a man butcher you up, what you gonna do? You can't go nowhere and say, well, I went to doctor such and this is what happened. You know what I mean?
Doctor such and such. Alright, tell you what, let's dip in again.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, there's more.
Why that part your hot bad.
And the fact
that
that
part well act.
Calvin now going there.
Yeah, we'll lock it up. We're not touching it again.
Make me see what else in I
Alright.
See?
I wonder if it's even hotter.
Should people remain in relationships where there's evidence of infidelity?
Ooh.
That's a personal take. Yeah, that's.
You look like you're ready for go.
Yeah, man, him start and ready. He must start answer.
One the hot feel.
You know, for some people, them say them better stick with the ego them know. You know, stick to the ego that you know or just move on. Me personally, no. If I have that evidence, no, I'm not going to. I'm not put myself through that. I mean, I'm sorry, I mentally can't deal with it. You know what I mean? So.
You're such a man. Man can't even think about bond, but they want woman to accept them and forgive them for every bond them give. And them can't even conceptualize getting bond. He said uncomfortable. Just the thought of the bun made him uncomfortable.
You see, because me visualizing the baking.
Right? And that's why I'm not even touching the pot because it's hot.
Just the thought of the bun
We
makes me uncomfortable.
can't think about the bun without the baking of the bun. And boy,
And the oven, the heat.
the heat and the oven and no.
Oh, no, see the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is glaring. Because, first of all, y'all are Jamaican men. So let's start there.
So Jamaican men don't cheat.
Jamaican men reputation out a road.
That
They
they
already
don't
know
cheat.
what they're up to.
Jamaican men
The
don't
Jamaican
cheat.
men
They
who
don't
don't
listen to
cheat
them.
lie.
That's one in like 1,000.
The Jamaican men who say them don't cheat lie.
Wow.
We don't know what
You understand?
Wow.
So you can go on and say, oh, matter of fact, you know how many Jamaican men try to convince me that cheating is just a part. That woman just must condition themselves to give them man at least a 3 cheating in the relationship, because the first cheat she go on to fuck. She didn't expect. She want a good man like that for herself. You know, somebody actually said that to me. Then you want a good man like that for yourself? You don't think say you look how man short. Look how much man are dead every day. Look how much man there in prison. Okay.
Sharing this
Okay.
Even Steve on
Okay.
the side.
Well, there you go. So, alright, share. Most of the time, a woman in a happy relationship don't cheat.
True.
Most of the time. Not all the time, because some women just bad. But most of the time, a woman who's happy and fulfilled in a relationship, she feel like the man a give her what she want, she feel comfortable, him not want to disrespect her, him show up, him take care of business, him coming, him do all the things that she like. Even if he out around about himself, because man sneaking in, but alright, most of the time she don't cheat. However,
I was with
a lot of the times when she cheats is because she feels like the man that she's with is not meeting some need that she has. Now that can be need based by different ways, like a sexual need, financial need, you name it.
Even just being there.
Or even just somebody to listen to, like listening ear, and just want, or somebody with them enjoy, somebody fun, you know, maybe in tickle or fancy, whatever, right? But enough man, I have male friends. I'm what I love about my male friends is them feel comfortable enough to say things with me. One person tell me a story one time when he said, I love my wife, I don't want to cheat on my wife, but when we say that about my virgin, them say them card me and them say, yo, I'm soft and whipped and then do something. And so many times, him and him virgin them out, and it's a group of women and it's a group of men, so it's like him and 4 virgin and 5 girls over there, so. And just have to take one for the team because 4 virgin them and look the girl them, and the other girl are going to be left out, and if the other girl left out, then the 4 or 5 girls them are going to leave. And I just take one for the team. He's not interested. He don't want to do it. So enough of the time man give on because of peer pressure. And you know who always want to mash up friendship with him in a relationship? Man want to mash up woman friendship. When the truth is, man, you're supposed to mash up the man friendship them. Because them are lead, the man are straight, enough of time. Yes, enough of time. Them lead the one good man in the group astray. Yes, sir? All I'm saying is, when a woman cheats, her life could be in danger. Woman gets shot and killed because she cheated on a man, or because the man suspects she cheated on him. And the flip side of that is, man thinks say must just forgive them and move on. What's the big deal? I just want to, after she never mean on, I just took a sexual one so far. So we're different. We're different.
I don't want her, you my love.
Yeah.
And you more. But what's interesting though, a lot of the music, you know, portray these things and these themes, and it's the woman them too, you know, I sing and say,
it's entertainment.
yeah, come home to me.
Oh please, none of we don't live a life based on the music. Come. None of us live our lives based on the music.
Listen,
Them endorse it. I would say.
all we know is, no,
Come on.
the Yamid song and the generation, them say, in touch you, but in love. You ever see the reception where the song they get?
Oh please, that is nothing. You want me to tell you one proper careless song? Whitney Houston have a song named Saving All My Love for You. That is the most careless. Listen, the woman said a few stolen moments is all that we share. Listen to the next line. You've got your family and they need you there. Though I tried to resist being last on your list. I hear the Yemen line now. But no other man is gonna do. So I'm saving all my love. Feed the people and man. What do you say? And you see it nice?
And your Macron say people man nice and comfortable.
Rapidly, listen.
But we just glad to support Whitney Houston and
Yeah.
make business and
Exactly.
the fact that Whitney Houston know what she do
Mhm.
and a cheat.
Yeah, but I don't Whitney alone achieve. The man married. So the man, so you're not talking about the person that actually.
I wait to sing the
No,
song.
first of all,
And she
the
a
person
sing
that's
it out.
actually cheating in that scenario is the man. Whitney never married to nobody.
Because of family.
Him married to somebody.
But she
He
knows
is
about
the
him
one
family.
doing the
Mhm.
cheating.
What you know
She
say about him
complicit.
family?
So him don't know. And news to him is a secret. She keep from him say about family.
No,
He don't know say about wife.
So stay away. Why you can't resist?
Oh, the man,
No,
why he
she
carries
says-
this?
I want to tell them
Oh,
carries
man.
this. This is not my view, people. This is something I heard.
Right?
You have a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get money.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody come and offer you money, I will say, no, I have a job.
Depends on the money. We have lots of things. What if
That's
conditions?
that-
you know.
First of all, we don't just take money from anybody because of our time money come with strings and conditions.
Right.
You understand? I'm a woman, I have to be careful about these things. Listen, certain man carry good dinner, them feel say them owe you owe them something.
Exchange.
Little food,
Mhm.
them feel say them owe you something.
For KFC.
Minister say. So I'm very, very skeptical about taking money from people.
So before you take the money, just ask what the motive
No,
is.
very
Just
skeptical.
ask what
Don't
it is. I
ask
will
me
tell
that
you.
question, they're not frightened for money, come. Not frightened.
You have it one thing.
Not, no. You know, man, the other day, a man meet me and tell me, say, oh, you will pay my bills.
You're dead.
Really, sir? That's all? JPS? You pay my bills?
I mean, JPS is expensive.
That's all?
realistic.
That's the cheapest bill. I'm so good at saving electricity. My JPS bill is way less than 10,000 a month. Come again, sir. Please.
Try harder.
Like,
Be for real.
come on.
Yeah.
Well, if not the JPS,
We talk about some acres.
Acres?
Anyway.
Alright, I'll tell you what. We want to hear from the viewers. So let us know in the comments what you think about these questions. Yeah, share your views and let us know. Let us know. Yeah? So you're watching and you're listening to JASL After Dark live on TikTok at JASL Info. While you're here, remember also to follow us.
And if you're just joining us, this is JASL After Dark, brought to you by the Jamaica Aid Support for Life on TikTok. Now, reminding you, the best gift is a gift to yourself. That's taking care of your health and ensuring that you know your status. You can contact the Jamaica Aid Support for Life to get tested for HIV and syphilis. Or if you're living with HIV, start treatment.
Right, so we have with us here Shelly Ann Weeks, Dr.
Yeah.
Sexy Ann, who will be sharing with us as we discuss the gift of sex. Is intercourse an acceptable token of appreciation in relationships and special occasions? Let's see. So, Shelly, is sex a gift? Simple. Why or why not?
Is sex a gift?
Is sex a gift?
For you call it intercourse, it don't even sound sexy.
That sounds sexy.
So let's start there. Listen, I'm not never gonna tell people how to treat this thing, because maybe in their relationship, sex is a thing that they want to make a gift and they wrap it up nicely, and it might come like a dance and some candles and some other exciting things and the toys, and you plug in some things, and maybe
Yeah.
it comes with some extra things. And if that's what you're into, then it might feel like a gift to you.
Yeah.
But if I just dry intercourse where you just catch up your foot and regular, it may not feel like a gift. It might just feel like a regular night. So it depends on the thing, but just generally speaking, I don't like to think of sex in a transactional way, because if we actually are going to think about it in a transaction, the transaction is complete when I give you some of me, I take some of you,
Exactly.
then the transaction done.
Trust me.
But a lot of persons who normally use it in a gift-giving scenario, like me said, them dress it up, they put on an outfit, they might practice one little dance, set the mood, get little flowers, little candlelight, little, they might bring in one next person.
Wow.
Hey, whatever we're into. And that might
That's
feel like the gift,
Yeah.
little excitement. And that might be the gift, the extra things, the bells and the whistles. So I think it depends on the couple, it depends on the individuals, and it also depends on the occasion. Listen, everybody like different things. You have to know your person and know what them like,
Exactly.
and work with that.
Jamar, I want to know what you think though. Is sex a gift? And why or why not?
Well, it's in a relationship, so it therefore means that we would have been a thing already. No, say from the onset of the relationship, fine, because we understand that each person would cherish their body, and you giving that your body to me is, something, monumental, I'll put it that way. So if it's a case where we're already in the relationship, no, I think it's just you saying that for your lack thereof, your effort, your lack You don't want to fight.
So all when them dress it up and put on things and light candle and nail gun down the house and them something there, you know make a difference?
Probably you do that from the start. You can still do it. Don't just do it one off and then expect that the next time you're
No,
doing
then
it.
they put me the gift, you spoil it. You want that gift every day. And I said that was a treat. That was a special occasion.
Yeah.
It's not an everyday something that I like candle and so. Come on.
No, man. Sure, and I get that, don't get me wrong. But I just feel like you're just doing that for your lack of effort because the gift doesn't always have to be sex. What about something else outside of sex? As you said,
why
you know
we
your
saying
partner.
always? You threw always in there. So is that so you're saying that the gift is own, so every occasion the person wants to just give social sex, that's what you're saying you don't think that's a gift?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just wondering why you put always in there, because always implies that it's a
Always
pattern.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is a special occasion and in relationships, so I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
I see a comment from Jerome Burks, 765, was saying, I'm a gift, so it have to be a gift.
Hey, well, see, that's not work for Jerome.
You have the view, they know you have the
Yeah.
gift. Woman will think, say, them are the prize, so once you get me, that...
And
we
man, no a man did say that man and man, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, let me tell you what me think though, right?
Mhm.
Personally, I don't think sex can be a gift in any situation.
Okay.
And as, even when you dress it up and you put the
No,
excitement,
more here, more
and
here.
you can't
Yeah,
show
man,
it.
more here.
Because at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
a gift is gonna benefit the person receiving it, and it's for their benefit alone, right? Sex is an exchange, and not one personal benefit, so we can't see it as a gift because both persons supposed to, you know. Some people,
Hey, some people get more of a gift than others.
both persons supposed to be enjoying the experience and benefiting from the experience. So because of that, I know a gift, because you can't give me something where you enjoy just the
As
same
well.
and tell me say it's a gift for me.
Alright, so let me push back on that for a second. Whole heap of man go to them nice woman and say them want a threesome for them birthday.
Yeah.
And usually them pick out who they want to invite as a third person
You
in
know
the
my birthday
room.
this Friday, man.
Good.
Give me ideas.
I'm just saying. Now is it a gift?
You know,
Does it become a gift now? Does it become a gift now? Is it now a gift? Can you just say it can't be a gift in any occasion? So you say you just lose out on the gift, you know?
Alright, whoa, yeah.
Is it now a gift?
You flip the
Something to
script
think
over.
about.
I'm not
Something
thinking
to
about it.
think about.
Can't be the picture flip the script for you?
She flipping for me, but it's not a bad way.
No, but remember,
I give
you
them
said definitively, you know.
Well-
Under no circumstances, sex a gift.
Well, the context of that is between two persons. Me and you together,
Oh.
you can bring...
You never say except when it's two
Well,
person.
I perhaps should have given more context. Yeah? But we are talking with the woman say, yeah man, sit here and put it on the table and things say, yeah man, you give that happy birthday, Merry Christmas, what else? Happy anniversary.
Oh, so you own it, so you'll accept it as a gift under the circumstances that you would prefer.
You know, I stick to the story.
It
No,
doesn't
not
matter
a
the
gift.
size
It doesn't.
of the bowl that you put on
And-
it is not a gift. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It doesn't matter the size of the bowl, it is not a gift.
Whether a bow or a blow, it's not a gift.
What if, okay, I have another question. I'm just asking these questions for science and research.
Okay.
What if you have been hounding your partner to do this one thing? You know, a lot of people them say, you know, I know something to do them things, and she say, you know, alright, fine. For your birthday, I'm gonna finish the sentence.
So why is it that it has to be on my birthday?
Because it's a treat, it's not an everyday thing.
No,
It's-
but
you're missing the point of the gift.
No,
The gift is
no.
not an everyday
Everyday
thing.
thing, yeah.
So it's not going to be something that you would normally get on a Tuesday, sir. It is for your birthday. That thing that you always wanted, that she said no, she don't want to do, she's not into those kind of things, but she decided to let go her freak that night there and say, alright, now drink 2 shots of something, and we are going to do the thing where you want to try. We're going to try that for your birthday. Alright. Let me file up myself and ready up myself.
Alright.
This is just for you, darling. Go to town.
And you know what, when you idle of yourself now, and you decide to let go your inner freak, and do that thing there, and don't enjoy it, is that still a gift?
No, but because that not nothing to do with she. You've been asking her for it. So the fact say you go through it now, you go through with ignorance
No.
and never know say you wouldn't like it. That's not nothing to do with it.
But you say it's funny now because then you're going to push me to say something else. But it's just that I can't see it as a gift. I'm sorry. No, not a gift. Or is this a trial and error phase with that?
To be
You
honest-
wanting to do that?
To be honest,
To be
though,
honest, to be honest.
the point where you say a while ago, you never get something for your birthday you never like. We get give some time, we don't like, you know,
You know,
so.
you're fair though.
Yeah,
You get that.
yeah,
You're very fair.
fair.
You get that. You balance. You balance.
So me about it.
Why is it full of bias over there?
No man, I'm not being biased. I'm not being biased. It's just a trial and error stage. I say we try that, I would try it, and I just never like it. So something else would have been coming with that gift?
No, that is the gift. The gift is you finally get your wish. You've been asking her for the thing, and you finally get your wish. So now that is the gift. The thing that you've been asking her for.
I guess I said be careful where you wish for, because you might just get it.
Yeah.
You might just get it, and you might just not like it.
That's true. Well, as we speak about gift and about the gift of sex, you have people who take it to another extreme, you know, customized underwear. So this dash belongs to Kerry or this dash belongs to John.
Yes.
You have companies that have also capitalized on this and market this to sell their goods. And of course you have people who tattoo their partner's name down south. So let's talk about the customization. Is it good or a bad marketing tactic?
When you're talking about it now, so it's excellent marketing.
It's excellent.
What marketing does is help to spread the word, you know. And you spread the word so that you can get access to a larger customer base. So the fact that we're discussing it now means that it works. It works because now more the people listening to us say, they know which company that they probably go research and say, no, someone say with this. And they might end up becoming a customer based on that. And that's what you want your marketing to do, to spark conversation that spreads your message farther than you would have spread it organically.
Yes, so
So
the
of course,
conversations take place even when you're not
even
there.
when you're not there,
Yeah.
for sure. But I think that the whole idea of customization and all that, it's just a part of the fun. And listen, like I said, you have to know your partner. And you have to know who you're in a relationship with and what you into and what them into. It's not everybody wants something as a gift, a thing. Some people want an experience as a gift, right? So if you're into pretty packages and pretty things, then that needs to be something that your partner knows that you're into so that you can know how to gift them. And some people, they are fine having some exciting experience with you. You can take them to an adventure somewhere, or you can invite another person in the space, or you can blindfold them and tie them up and do all kind of extra things to them when you don't normally do. And they are having a nice good time. So you really need to know your partner. That is how you answer this question correctly, I think.
Strongly and timely. I'm not here. I'm sorry. I'm not being here though.
I'm just saying.
Alright, so let's say it's Valentine's Day, your birthday or anniversary, even Father's or Mother's Day. Are you getting something sexy or some sexy time in undressing your partner? You see your name printed there as the owner. How would you react?
Me?
Yeah man, how would you react?
You try down the underwear and you
I
see
see
Shelly's.
Shelly. Shelly's boutique.
I'm not really into that. But I can see how somebody who's into that will like that. Whereas if it is a nice font, I don't know. But personally, I'm not into that. I don't need stuff to be branded. I don't know. I was like many years ago, back in my drinking days. I was having a nice time with a gentleman one time, and then he asked me, "Whose is it?" He said, "Mine." I don't know why that annoyed me so much. I was like, "What do you mean? It's mine." What do you mean? Whose is it? You expect another answer? I found it so annoying. So personally, that's not really my thing. But I can see how somebody who would like that would really appreciate it, especially if it's, like we said, if it's nicely done, you know? Yes.
It must be a prank, to be honest. Because are you married to this person to get those parts? Because what happens then, when, say for example, you and said individual are no longer together, and then you go to someone else and draw down whatever there is. Who is whatever name is there? Wait,
just get somebody who has the same name. Get somebody who has the same name.
Wow.
That's all.
So this was destined to be?
Yeah. The same name. So next thing you know, just get one person named Mark and Mark again and Mark again.
So why Mark them spell different?
No, you never know how it's spelled. So you want to surprise him and you never realize that he spelled Mark different.
Would I see?
Yeah, because some people spell Mark with a C, you made a mistake, you didn't realize they spelled Mark different. Boom.
So what to when he wanted fixed now, corrected?
No, it's too late, it gone already.
So I try trick me.
You
can't trick me. You cannot
When
trick
you
me.
come into them, why you tell me, say, I feel them on.
Yeah, man, but ask you this, that's what I'm saying, if you're into that, then that will definitely be something that you like.
Personally, if me draw down an underwear and I see my name, I probably have a run because I have a thing say you're not so right it up there, so because
Oh God.
oh you reach this, so like
The name says a prank.
where are the cameras? Like where are the people gonna jump on the
First of all, y'all just old and miserable and ridiculous. I mean, I include myself in another y'all there because you know it not really impress me either. But if you realize that there are a lot of persons on social media right now going further than just the name, they have put them partner face on them body parts. I think somebody put somebody face on them butt cheek, somebody put somebody face on them face cheek. So they actually put in their images on their bodies. So it's not even just name alone. So I can't even put the marks on that guy. What's his funny face? I say, hi!
Hello.
Right, yourself?
So, I feel uncomfortable. Like, is this your ancestor?
The person I look at you, can you imagine?
Is this
Just I look right at you, sir.
I mean, I love this.
Not the way you don't see them here.
Yeah, I mean, I love
No,
this.
they're looking at
you
me.
like you look at the painting and stuff and the eye of
No, it has to be a prank, to be honest. I mean, I love
Yes,
this.
man.
Yeah,
So,
but and the same whole gift of sex thing, you know, you find out that that's the only thing you get. How you feel? How you feel, Shelly? Let me tell you say that alone you get for your birthday.
how we feel?
Yeah, how you feel?
You just like it then. Favorite.
Okay, so when are we going to answer one on one? So let me just tell you that right now. First of all, for my birthday,
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'm going to get for my birthday that I like. I usually get it myself. I don't depend on other persons to make me feel special on my birthday. So anything else I get is just extra.
Brata.
It's just brata. So I make sure that I have a good birthday. Everything else is just sparkles and unicorns.
Okay.
Yes, man.
Alright.
So it's never only just anything. It's just in addition to what I've already gotten myself.
Yeah, so you just try to play it safe a while ago. We are talking about it that big a gift, and you telling us that you get the gift for yourself?
No, but I told you already that I'm not gonna get the answer you want.
I can't put my ear, yeah?
Yeah, man, more your family though, because it sounds like you're that vex, you know.
Yeah, man. So like say, and matter of fact, not only does he not want just sex, you have to make sure you get what he wants, you know.
And make sure you say it do good.
And hey, he has specifics.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Make sure you say it. That's what I'm telling you, it's like a
Specifications.
trial and run error, so I wouldn't consider it to be a gift. But if you look how many times that's the only thing I'm getting for my birthday and we're in a relationship, and I have been getting that, it's like you tell me, say, we eat mackerel and rice from Monday to Saturday, and then Sunday when I expect rice and peas and mackerel and rice again. You don't believe so we smell like the mackerel and rice, or we look like the mackerel and rice?
So
now?
wait, so if she cook from Monday to Saturday, why you can't cook your rice and peas on Sunday?
True, you have a point there. But I'm just saying to you, say, if I'm expecting the rice and peas, and you don't give me the rice and peas, and me looking at the pot and mackerel and rice, meds mash up, meds mash up, for real.
So what about you? You don't want any sex?
If I always want sex.
As a present?
No, I just always want sex. Like, all through the year. But I'm not really big on the birthdays personally, but I don't want sex to be if I'm gonna get a gift, I don't want it to be just sex. You know, I'm probably go, disappointed if I'm actually desirous of a gift and I just sex me again. But generally, it's just another day to me. So this one wouldn't really apply to me.
It's so funny, Calvin, because then I was just thinking, because it's like you automatically just relegate it to a sex object, and then that's the...
You're not into that?
No, there's also the hypocrisy of it, especially when it comes from the female point of view, because it's always being said, boom, man a dog, you know what I mean, and that term or phrase has always been used in line with man just always want sex.
Yeah.
Now, if it is that you feel comfortable giving just sex as a gift then in a union, isn't it then safe to say that you are feeding the dog? That you are
Yeah, but like I said, it is absolutely dependent on your partner, what your partner into. I've been in relationships where, oh boy, him not into his birthday, him not make no weaponize. Matter of fact, no fight time and me remind him say today's his birthday. It don't make a big deal about his birthday. And it's a virgin man. Anytime we get dressed up and get excited, we used to play some games where we used to dress up as the secretary, put on some little sweater, and put pearls around my neck and put on my glasses and come in the office and go on like me a tie. And it's a whole thing.
Movie,
And you get
production.
no, and that excites him and you get excited and it's a thing. And but that's not every day. I'm not secretary Shelley every day.
No,
You know?
doctor.
And so that is a and him go on like him have a headache, and him say, I said, what do you need? What kind of medicine you need? And him say, oh, I need this to make me feel better. I be go out yourself. You know, but Nurse Shelley don't come out every day. I'm just saying. It's just some little, no, it's just like a fun, some little fun things. So if you over here, so now, in your feelings, I get all upset before you enjoy the little nice time. You over here start getting upset because, what? So where is the gift? This is not what I wanted. I don't. So this is all I'm getting. I don't want no mackerel and rice. So you're gonna miss out on a nice time.
The rest of it.
Eh?
The rest of it.
No, but you see, I spoil it because now she's gonna give you a nice little experience now, rocky little world feel, right? One time we dressed up as a masseuse and we just eye along the place and then spread out garbage bag because the whole place eye up when we're done. I'm just saying, it's a nice little fun vibe. So that's why I keep on coming back to know who your partner is.
True.
Because some people then just them into that, they just want to do something adventurous, some little fun thing. I mean, a friend of mine tell me say, if your partner into anime and she have an anime costume and she dressed up like a Japanese girl with the hairstyle and the hide and Chun-Li and have the fan spread out so and she go out with herself. And that's what they do. So if the two of you enjoy that experience, then that's the gift.
Okay.
That's why people are coming back to knowing your partner.
True. And then knowing your partner, you're going to say, we don't want that for my birthday.
Well, there you go. You're annoying me. You're just big and boring. Enjoy the fun time, man.
Alright.
Sprinkle some chocolate stars for a body part and enjoy yourself. Come.
So the question now, though. This practice, this practice of using sex as a gift, do you think it opens the door for perpetuating certain stereotypes towards women?
Like what?
Women are just there to please the man. Women are just there for sex. Them
The same sex object thing.
yeah. The same
No, but
concept of-
we're talking about sex as a gift and you're assuming that it's just the woman giving the sex as a gift. Man thinks that them penis is gift too. Matter of fact, one man wrapping penis in a bow already and as a part-time costume when they dance time. That's me I say play little games and things. So if you're thinking about perpetuating stereotypes in the context of your relationship, then I would venture to say maybe you don't like the person you're with so much because that just seemed like a little fun activity to me. And if it is that you're not going to act the fool and make each other laugh and enjoy each other's body as a part of the experience that you're having on this special occasion day, then I don't think that's a bad thing.
I hear your point.
But you don't agree with it.
No, to some extent. I'm not going to tell you now. May I try to
No, what you have to say, man. I'm interested in your point of view.
To some extent, because that's why I made mention of the fact that, sometimes, but then, let me say this, because I was thinking along the lines from a female perspective, where I said that, it's so funny how we would say that it's okay to give sex as a gift only to your benefit or your lack thereof, but then we don't think about the fact that it's the same way people would see you as being a sex object. Are you really getting yourself to being a sex object? The same thing that you don't want a man to see you as when you say that men are dogs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think the context is the same. If you're looking at the person that you care about and that you love, then you're not thinking of the case where if you create this fantasy for him for a sexual experience that both of you will enjoy, you're not thinking about, oh, he's looking at me as a sexual object. You're thinking about, I love this person. I want to make them feel good. I want to make them happy. And that's going to be your motivation. You're not thinking of it in the context of him seeing you as a sexual object. Because if that's how you think of him, then he probably won't be a person anyway. Because being thought of as a sexual object is not that's not a compliment. So that's not the thought process that you're approaching it from. Because even the man who said, all right, he's going to do this thing where he's going to just focus on a woman. I know men who are like that. They will call me and say, all right, Shelly, I want to make this night just about my girl. I just want she feel good. I have to be but she not try to please me. I just want to do all the things that she like. And she said she like massage oil and she like these kind of things. And when we can get this to buy, we can get that to buy. And they just want to create a space just so she can feel relaxed and feel pleased at the end of it. And it's not about his pleasure in that moment. He's just trying to serve her and be there for her. And so you can look at that now and say, oh, he's just a sex object.
So what you're saying is that there's no stereotype.
No, I'm just saying in the context of a loving relationship.
Yeah. Well,
That's not the thought process that you're having at the time.
No. I get that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So does using sex as a gift to your partner indicates that it is purely transactional as opposed to genuine then? Would you say that?
No, I don't think it's being looked at as being transactional at all. I think that it, like I said, in the context of a relationship. Because if I'm thinking of my relationship now and I'm saying, all right, so it's going to be our anniversary and I want to take you back to this place where we got the time when we did just meet and we did have sex in the car at the back of the building there, so and we're trying to recreate it and we go back and bring the food and so we sit in my car and say, all right, I could make everybody that's what here. And then we go store it to the spot and we cock up the foot and go out the cell at the back of the, and that was the experience that we have, and it probably not work out the same because we're much older now and the foot can't cock up so easy again. And we probably laugh about it at the end of it. But it's really just an experience. Arthritis, you know? It's really just an experience that you had. It's not, oh, I'm just going to give him sex because we can't bother. That's not how you're thinking of it.
Alright, doctor, I hear you. And I agree with you. I agree with you. But it's the arthritis for me, you know, but it's fine.
No, excuse me, when you're over 40, you have to think about your knees. You can't balance the way you used to.
I want to explore though, does the implications of gifting, what implication does that have for safe sex? Because if you're gifting me, it has to be something we don't do every day. So do you think the whole idea of gifting is going to open the door for unsafe sexual practices?
Probably, but then in that case, you have to still take your precautions. So, I mean, if you're in a relationship where you're committed to each other and you say, all right, so you're my only sexual partner, maybe at that point where that is the kind of relationship you have, maybe you want to chance it. Or if not, include the condom, say we just find a fun way to include it. I mean, all sorts of fun things can happen with a condom involved same way. It's not like the condom take away all the fun.
True.
So you can still include the condom, but you have to know your person, you have to know yourself, and you have to know where you are in your relationship, because I think that is what is going to make the difference.
Use a condom every time. See the press for details.
You can still include the condom in the fun. The condom doesn't take away the fun, for sure.
We feel like if sex is going to be a gift, yeah, it have to go be outrageous. And I feel like a part of that is...
At least one other person must be there.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You start to stick it in.
Right? I feel like for a lot of persons, the concept of gift and it being different, as you say, it's not the same Tuesday sex. The birthday sex is not the same regular Tuesday sex. I feel like it includes some components that potentially can be unsafe. Like, especially if maybe this person is, let's say a situation where this person is probably not even your bona fide person, but them say, alright, on your birthday, and we are going to link up and me and sort you out good and proper for your birthday. And I say, alright, this means that you have to go do extra, you have to go do up on your toe, you have to go swallow.
There's no way to tell your partner so them have to go swallow. Swallowing is something they have to volunteer to do. There's no happy. You don't have to swallow. That's something them have to want to do, and because they don't want to do it, ew.
Yeah.
So it's like they have to be interested. That's an activity they have to enthusiastically want to participate in. I don't think there's a middle ground for that. Either they want to or they don't.
The compromise is yes or no.
There's no compromise.
Either with me or
you're either interested or you're not. That's just how I see it. I mean, feel free to disagree, but I don't think there's a compromise in you have to swallow. No.
So you do what you want.
Yeah.
You won't be
Not specifically to that particular action.
Do what you want.
They have to participate willingly in that. Correct.
And probably if you're in the moment, I guess them do what they want to do, right?
You don't know, gag reflex work.
Huh?
You can't surprise your throat.
I remember one time, a girl, and I'm like, yo, I'm there, and she never stopped. She was always against that, but the one time that he was like, well, it doesn't reach us already.
I follow reach her, man. She's like, you're big, how tall are you?
5'11" and a half.
Yeah, man, see that you're well tall, now you're putty in her hands, and she say, hey, and this I go on, watch me and him. Yeah, man, I power. I power, man.
I got the power.
There you go! I got the power. Yep.
One thing I want to mention though, I don't want the opportunity to pass, because a lot of persons, they believe that oral sex is not one way you can contract HIV or STIs, but it's definitely something we want to reinforce, that you can contract HIV through oral sex. So whether it's a gift or not a gift, and you want to be creative and you want to be outrageous, know the risks that are present. So that means if this person is not your person, maybe that's not the option for you. We have flavored condoms, for example, to help you if you want to experiment and you want to do all the nice things, because you want to ensure that at the end of the day you're protected from HIV, and that's what we want to talk to you about. And JASL After Dark, that's a part of the message we bring to you every Wednesday.
And then of course reminding everyone that if you have not done an HIV or syphilis test since 2024, contact JASL to get it done. Get one done today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. And listen, you have to know your status here, and no matter how much you trust your partner, you still need to have this conversation. If you can share your body with somebody, but you can't talk to them about what they're doing sexually,
Makes no sense.
that don't sound like something that makes sense to me.
It doesn't make any
But
sense for real.
you have to make sure that you know your status and you know your partner's status, and you both keep the communication open.
If the gift keeps giving and them give the gift to somebody else. Do you think that changes how you are able to? It changes your sexual chemistry after you think that changes after infidelity, yeah.
Of course. A lot of things change about relationships when infidelity gets in it. And one of the so now I'm talking about me personally, I'm not talking generally. For me, the issue with infidelity is not about sex, it's about the deception.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I'm being deceived. So a lot of persons will say, but Shelly, they went and they had it's just the sex. It's not the sex that bothers me. It's the fact that you look me in my face and you led me to believe something that is not true. And then, so now that changes the way I see you. That changes how I deal with you. That changes my ability to even allow you to share me anymore.
True.
So that is really the challenge that I have, because in the conversation about open relationships and even polyamory and all of that, and people say, oh no, I could never do that but I think that the difference between somebody who is polyamorous and somebody who is being cheated on is the polyamorous person tells you what's up. You know, say it's you and 3 other people.
Yeah.
So you know what's up.
You know
versus you over here so thinking say it's you and it's still you and 3 other people.
Yep.
So it's the deception that I have a problem with, personally.
I won't even ask Jamari, because Jamari don't make it known from before he said.
Yeah, when I run a job. No,
When somebody else coming at the picture,
on a party shop.
like a candle,
It's not
I'm
a party
out.
shop.
Not a party shop.
It's not tasty, it's not
No.
juicy. No, not a party shop. I know we have to tell everybody, no.
But why is it so difficult? Why is it so difficult to, after being the victim, quote unquote, because did somebody really do you something and you're cheated? But why is it so difficult to look past it and see a viable future?
Oh no, it's not that I don't look past it, you know. It's that I look past it and you. So there's
No. Alright,
so I look past
cool.
it and you.
It's serious,
It's serious, standing on business in Jack no kids.
No, we're done over the aspect already. It's all cool now. So no. I look past it and you.
So alright.
Right now, sit there.
A lot of the times when men cheat on women, they come back and they say, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much this would hurt you. I promise I'll never do it again. Please give me a second chance. We built this great life together, and you are my everything, and everything is you.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
So we built all this greatness and you throw it away? And I'm supposed to...
I made a mistake.
You made a mistake?
Yes, please forgive me.
I probably have made one, so that's why I'm looking past. Yeah. You know? I'm just saying, you're asking me to answer you like... No, man, it's...
You're not asking forgiveness though, you're not forgiving.
Of course, that's why I'm saying it's not that I don't look past
So
you.
as a couple we can't move on from this mistake that I've made.
So who to tell that you won't make that mistake again?
Because I've learned my lesson.
You know you don't learn the lesson because I'm still here, so you don't feel like it's okay to do it again.
No, I'm feeling
Them say
the
what?
pain from your stare, the pain of the judgment that you're coming from your eyes right now is really breaking my heart.
No,
So my punishment is there. I'm paying my penance.
And I'm going
Please
to
forgive me.
I have forgiven you.
And can we move on together now as a couple?
We can move on together separately. We can move on. So we don't
You
move
know,
on.
not
I'll
moving
move on.
on.
Yeah, move on now.
Alright, sir. No chance is given.
You know, I feel like
Alright,
men,
if you never get a chance, you have to feel. You have to feel like say yo, you're losing something.
Yeah.
Because if I just allow, if you just do it, because you hear what you said,
Yeah.
you know what we built over the years or however long it is that we're in a union, and you decided that you wanted to go outside. So you're greedy. So you go outside because you're greedy, and obviously what I'm giving,
not enough.
not enough. You want more.
But you neglected me,
Oh.
remember?
I neglected you.
I felt neglected
You're
because you were
gaslighting,
so
you know.
busy at work and I wanted to share intimacy with you, and every time you come home you drop asleep and leave me and my little rabbit by myself and I just needed you and you weren't there, and Charles was there, and you know Charles rattled my shackle
Right.
and I made a mistake.
Right.
I won't rattle any more shackle with Charles.
And Charles is still there?
No, Charles died.
Oh, he died? Oh, when?
He's dead to me.
Okay. Is that to you?
You know,
Is he a doctor?
I feel like at the end of the day, you know, with this whole cheating and forgiveness thing, I don't know if nobody actually genuinely sorry to them cheat,
Just
I
get
think
sorry.
I
or
think
them
yeah.
sorry to them get caught.
No man. I think that persons. I'm not advocating for people to be fucking. I'm just saying. I think that persons genuinely feel bad after it's done because sometimes, like I said,
Spread them
they
out.
didn't. It was just an opportunity, and like we said, them out with them friends and with a bad company. If it was just them alone, they wouldn't have chosen to do it. But you know, peer pressure is a thing, not just for teenagers. Adults go through peer pressure too, and so they took one for the team and they live to regret it.
Took one for the
And
team.
maybe they just feel like, you know, I would never put myself in that situation again because, you know, as a grown up, I shouldn't have done something like this. But I've seen people really regret cheating. But it's like I said, it's not something that a lot of people can get past. Some
That's
people
true.
say, all right, then we move on anyway. And some people say, we'll move on separately.
We're moving on.
Yeah.
Separately.
Alright, so Shelly, the gift of sex. Yeah? Last thought. What message you want to leave with women and men who view sex as a gift and go as far as to tell their partners that said, yeah, that me are the prize and you get me, you get a gift.
I don't know if I like that approach. I just think that a gift is something that should be considerate and should be done from a space of wanting somebody who you care about to feel special. And if that's your motivation, then sex can be a part of that. But if you're just doing it because you're thinking, well, an easiest thing we can do, I'm not really have made an effort, then
But they're off.
maybe, you know, that also has its own implications. But what I would say is, as long as you know yourself and you know your partner and you know what you're into, it can be something fun that you can do with a nice experience. We probably can even laugh at it when it's done, because I've got chocolate sauces in places that chocolate sauce got business with the Indian. But it was a fun time, you know. 3 days later, we still out wash out chocolate sauce. You know, but you know, it depends on what's going on in a relationship,
Right.
and it can be a nice gesture, but it needs to come from a place of wanting to do something special for the person that you care about.
And if you want to do something special for the person you care about, you can take them to JASL where we provide free HIV and syphilis testing.
Yes.
Yeah? So, free HIV and syphilis testing,
Sure.
free condoms and lubes, free HIV treatment if you're found to be living with HIV. We have free PrEP, that's a 1-a-day pill to prevent HIV. So JASL is the place to be. I want to thank you so much, Shelly and Dr. Sexia,
Yes.
for being with us tonight on JASL After Dark. Definitely a
Yes,
good
man, thank you for
show
having me.
you
It was
here.
so much fun.
Yes.
And you picked my brain. But it's fine. It's a part of the process. I welcome it anytime.
Jamar, what you have to say to the people?
Oh, follow me on I am Jamar and on Instagram, and you can also find me at the release You can see me on CVM TV at 9:30 p.m. every Friday for the release. Or if you want it to entertainment, I'm on Creative Class 876.
Alright, so that's JASL After Dark, where what we can't discuss during the day, we discuss after dark. Alright, take care people, and thank you so much for viewing tonight.
Alright.